Hey, Jamie, give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me? I think you can. Oh, that's blurry. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. Outstanding. Hey, it's just you and me. How about that? That'll work. Don't see anybody. I just did sent some stuff online to a couple of Discord places. You saw the tweet. I saw that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And interestingly, I don't understand this whole, I don't know if you've been looking at this too. You got chat rate is 2, so that would be you and I, but playbacks are 5. Who in the world is playing back if they're not showing up in the chat room? I think that's kind of interesting. I have to figure out how that works. Hey, but I did get something really cool, Jamie, that you will like. Hold on a second here. Let me switch back. Check it out. I got the mag tag. Is that what we call this thing? Yeah, mag tag. No, not mag tag. What's this thing called? Oh my goodness. It is, hey, LOL help. What? Who is this? LOLHELPLOL. Okay, if you could give us a little, how to pronounce your name, I would love that. Anyway, this was on the last video we did. This is from Adabox 019, and one of the things you can do, if you can see this here, is you can cycle through. If I can get, here we go with this bad camera again. One of these days I'm going to get a decent camera. Actually, I have a better one of these cameras ordered, so that should be here sometime soon. But LOL, LOL, misspelled help, old and forgotten meme. Oh, I got you. LOL, help, LOL. Got you. Now I understand. Hey, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. But anyway, this was during the last live stream that I did, and this is pretty sweet. You've got it's these nice little keys, and you can set them for different profiles. So right here it's on Mac Safari. If I take the little thing here, ooh, now it's on OBS Studio. And again, if I could get this really goofy camera to, there we go. See that where it says OBS, and now each one of these buttons. Jamie, remember we talked about turning it into a stream deck. I figured that out today. Check this out. Ready? Maybe. There we go. I can change to this screen. I can go to here, which is over here. We can check and see the playbacks, the number of people, the 2 of you. There you go, the 2 of you right now. Go back to this view. We can go to full desktop. We have, hey, it's all me now. Probably not the screen we'll use a lot. And then we also have my bug zapping screen, which will pop up as soon as I have some errors, something going on. And then I have this one right here that's set up. The screen is black, but if I had a retro computer hooked up to it, as a matter of fact, earlier today, I had the TI-994A on here and was doing some recording. So that's all working. So this is pretty sweet. I really like this, being able to bounce around quickly, and it's just going to take me a little while to get used to which one. Are you all dizzy yet, the 2 of you? There you go. So there you go. That's pretty cool. I thought I'd just kind of give a quick update on that device, which is working real well. So I'm going to move that over here out of the way, and hopefully I can get to it. And I am going to pop open my L8. Jamie will know what that is. LOL, help, LOL. Have you ever heard of an L8 before? Yeah, it is pretty nice. I know. I like really digging the buttons. And I did figure out the profiles are programmed in CircuitPython, which is pretty easy. So again, it came with this Mac Safari one. I figured out the OBS, and I don't have the bottoms. I'm only using the top 6 right now. I'm going to play around with OBS a little bit more and figure out what I want to do with these other bottom buttons. But it is pretty sweet. So I'm going to take a little sip here. And what we're going to do today, or what I'm going to do today, is previously I had these devices, and I did some blogging about these guys. Let me pull up the website here. And let me go back to my main screen here. Now here's the thing I figure out. You do have to click back in your other screen to activate the buttons, but I've been doing this series of handhelds, and I'm probably not going to do many more of these. I wonder if there's a way for the OLED dynamic buttons. Probably, oh yeah, I could take a look at that, couldn't I? I don't mind adding another level of difficulty, though. That would be good. But yeah, I think you're right. I could probably do a Apple script to activate the OBS screen with one of those buttons and then choose a scene to show. So anyway, I've been showing these retro gaming consoles, and they've not been really popular, which is fine. You know, you try things out and some people like them, some people don't. But it was kind of fun for me just to go through these 4 devices. And along the way, before I even got these finished and published and saw what kind of viewership I had on those, I went ahead and decided to buy 2 more. And the 2 that I purchased were kind of upgrades to the 2 here. So I'm going to look at an upgrade to this Great Boy and this LiNKFOR. And the LiNKFOR looks like this. This is the LiNKFOR, purchased on August 7th. You can see I've had these for a while, and they've not been out of the box. So they've been sitting in a box since the 7th. And we're going to take a look at this one. We're going to open it up, see what's inside. And this is a successor to this device right here. If I can get this activated, right here. This is the Great Boy. So this is, oh wait, I'm sorry, LiNKFOR. This was the first LiNKFOR. There we go. And so if I go back here, so there's the LiNKFOR. This is another LiNKFOR. I really despised this one. I don't know if you all remember, if you've seen this, but it's noisy. It's got a horrible screen. And it's just painful to play. So that one was not very successful. Throw that out of the way. However, I did like this one right here, which was the Great Boy. So I found an upgrade to the Great Boy. The Great Boy that I have is this one right here. And I really kind of dug this one. This was pretty cool. It's got a little separate game controller up here. It's got the buttons, and then you turn it on. Now it is the same kind of nightmarish noise and sound, and you got to choose your language. I think I turned the volume down so I wouldn't have to hear that. And there's 381 games. So this new version has over 1,000 games, and I think it also has ways to add new games. So what I'm going to do is open the box on these 2 newer versions of the LiNKFOR and the Great Boy. So that's the plan for today's live stream, and may or may not edit those down. Probably won't edit those down just because they're not really popular, these videos. But I wanted to do it anyway, and it's kind of helping me practice too. So let's go ahead. Now check this out. Here's the box for this one. So this is the Great Boy. I'm going to save that one for last because I really have high hopes for this one. Check it out. Here's the box for the new Great Boy. Do you see a similarity? It is absolutely the same box except for a tag on the side. We use same one. Oh, there's a little bit of difference there. Look at that. This one has some information about the screen. Let me make sure. Oh no, here we go. There we go. Oh, it does say the same thing. Look at that, 3.5-inch screen. So it evidently uses the same screen, same battery maybe. So we'll check that out as we pop in there. But there you go, same box. Now the LiNKFOR is obviously going to be a little bit different. It is this form factor, which again, I can't stand that thing. So I was hoping that they could save grace with their latest retro gaming device that's, again, in this horizontal form factor that I prefer. So I think it's going to be pretty similar to the Great Boy. So that's the first one we're going to open up. Let me get this guy out of the way and this guy out of the way until we come back to that. And let's go ahead and put this one over here, and let's see what we have. Looks like, oh, I should have brought something to cut that with. Hold on a second. Oh, this is a good chance for me to do this. Hold on, I'm getting a knife. And we're back. Okay. So what I've got is a pair of scissors here, and I'm going to go ahead and slide. Oops, sorry about that. Hitting the mic here. By the way, have we added anybody, or is it just the 2 of you still? You poor guys. Oh, we have 4 concurrent users. 4 people are out there. Who? Hey, if you're out there and just tuned in, oh no, just went down to 4 or back to 2. Okay, well I was going to tell people to tune in. I guess they gun shy, and again, people aren't just thrilled with these series of blog posts and videos on these handhelds. So I just love handhelds though. Is it just me, or does anybody like a good handheld out there? All right, this says retro game. We've got 64 gigabytes, 501. Here's some additional information right here. LiNKFOR handheld game, IPS screen. Now this one did not have an IPS screen, so it will be interesting to see this. All right, opening it up for the first time. All right, here's our case right here. We'll go ahead and we're going to pull the unit itself out first and set it to the side right here. See what we have in the box. Get rid of our plastic wrapping. Okay, so inside we have our, oh my goodness, look at this. This USB is a, let's see, that is mini USB, I believe, not even micro USB. Wow, talk about some old school USB connections. I was kind of hoping maybe we get an upgrade to USB-C, but that is not the case for this one. So, wow. Mini USB. Haven't seen that in actually some while. I think the last time I've used that is with an Arduino. All right, inside we also get our audio video cable so we can connect it to the TV. And we could do that with the other two that we looked at. But that's really a nice feature if you want to throw it up on a large screen. But again, it is just using regular RCA cable connectors. Oh, this is interesting. I have a wet and dry wipe. What do we imagine that is for? One wet wipe, two dry. Interesting. Is there a screen protector that comes in here maybe? Let's see. We'll get to it. All right, here is our manual. The retro games, it's in Chinese on this side. Hopefully there are some English instructions somewhere. Let's see. So far, oh, here we go. This may be the English right here. Take a look at that. Let's see what we have. It's tiny. It is tiny, folks. Jamie, it looks like you're the only one left. Don't feel like you have to stay. I'm probably going to edit this down. So let's see. What else do we have? They pass the savings on to you, no doubt. Look at this. User's manual. Man, that is some tiny stuff. Holy cow, I can't even read that. My advanced eyes. Hold on, I'm moving this up closer so I can see. Okay, it looks like everything's here that we need. Main console keys, the basic function. Somebody came back. I'm not sure who popped in. Good to see whoever's back. Game operation. And yeah, there we go. So there's our instructions. We're going to play with this without the instructions. Let's see. Anything we need to know here? We have our left button, AV out. Looks like standard stuff. Earphone. Does have an earphone port, and it has a TF card slot and reset. Okay. I think we can figure this out, despite the map instructions here. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, yeah, look at this. We have, oh, this is interesting. We know why we have the wet and dry now. Comes with this mini, teeny tiny, it's really, can you hear this? This is not flimsy. This is a pretty hard piece of plastic. So it looks like we need to install a screen cover for optimal protection would be my guess. So I'm going to go ahead and put that to the side. Looks like we have 3 viewers. Hey, if you're out there and haven't told us who you are, pop in the chat room and say, hey, it's me. Put your name in. That'd be fun. And just to let you guys know, we're opening up some handheld retro consoles. Wow, this thing feels nice just before I even pull it out of the bag. Take a look at this guy. So this is pretty interesting. It's got kind of a translucent case. It's heavy. I wish you could actually feel how heavy this is. It is pretty heavy. And you can see it's got a screen protector on here. I hope those scratches, I don't know if you can see those. Hopefully those scratches are on the protector and not underneath on the screen. That would be bad. Hey, we got 4 people joining us. Hey, 4 people out there. If you are so inclined, drop us a little note in the chat. Let us know you're there. Controls, let's see. Okay, so it's oriented this way. Let's see what we have. We have this joy button down here. That's kind of nice. We have a couple buttons here. We have our D-pad or our controllers here. We do have shoulder buttons on this model. These games did not, or this game, the other LiNKFOR didn't have any shoulder buttons whatsoever. And this is heavier than this one too. So you can tell it's just a real upgrade. Here's that, unfortunately, that mini USB. Does the one use the Nokia style batteries? Oh, that's a good question. Of course, guess what? Oh, here we go. We can see underneath. It's the BP5L. It does have a screw. Jamie wants to see the battery. Hang on. Be right back. I'm going to grab a screwdriver. Hold that thought. Let's see. I need a screwdriver. Here we go. Get a little inside view of my workshop here downstairs. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I am going to put this down here so I don't scrape up something. I am not going to take this apart though, like I have. Uh-oh, I'm going to need a different screw. This is a teeny tiny. Let me grab something else. All right, we need something smaller. Okay, let's see. Let's grab something here and see if we can get this thing open. This one should do it right here. There we go. And we'll just keep this out. I'm sure we're going to need it for the other one. Unlike the others, the you know, the battery backs on the others, you could just pull out the battery. So I don't know why we're down there. Hey. Oh yeah, no, you threw me off course. Don't worry, I'm there. I'm here for you, Jamie. Anything for you. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can pull this thing off. Ooh. Let's do a quick slide here. Wow, it does not want to come out of there. Okay, I may be coming back to this at some point. Let's see. I need my plastic spudgers and I don't have them. Okay, well, let me just try one more thing. There we go. When in doubt, give it a... Hey, is that one? That one's a little different, right? This was the... Yeah, so it's a much bigger capacity. You can see that. This one was the BL5C. This is the BP5L. Now, that could be a Nokia battery for all I know. I don't know that. Is that one? You can let me know in the chat room, Jamie, if that's what that is. But you can see it's bigger. That would stand to reason. My guess is the processor that's in here. Oh, look, we can kind of take a look at the inside. I'm going to... Hold on. I kind of want to see what's in there. Hold on a second. Am I worried about warranty? No, not really. There's thermal paste on that. All right, because there's some thermal paste on there for some reason. Yeah, I'm not going to pull that all the way off. But you can see the processor that is in there. So we did get a little... So that was a good distraction, Jamie. Thank you for that. That kind of let us take a look in there and see what's going on. Let's see, that was like this. Let's go ahead and put this back on. Maybe. Let's see, was it this way? Yeah, there we go. All right, and let's go ahead and put the screw back in. And it looks like they're going to know I voided a warranty with that screw. That's okay. By the way, if you're interested in this one after I turn it on, I will have links to everything in the video description once I get done. I'll get that updated. I don't know that there'll be a companion blog post. There'll be, if there is, it'll just be a blog post to say, hey, there's this video out here. But if I go back to my desktop here, this one was, let's see, this is the LiNKFOR we're talking about now. This one was $50, but I did not spend that on this one. I think I got it for around $39. It was on special. Okay, so there we go. Let's clean up a little bit here because we've got another one to get to. And again, I'm not going to bother putting on the screen protector and everything for the video. All right, let's fire this thing up and see. Hopefully there is a battery. I am going to go ahead and pull this off though so that you can. Oh, that's different and weird. What am I pulling on? Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I think I can see why they have that extra piece of plastic. That is bare screen right there. They didn't cover that with anything. That is the bare LCD. That is not good. So I probably do need to put that on at some point. I'll try and be very careful here with this. But yeah, this is just the LCD screen. There's no protection on it whatsoever. So you scratch that, you are done. Interestingly, I don't know if you can see this. It's really weird. I know, yikes, right? The print here, it says start, and I got to get this better camera here. It says start, but the start is imprinted onto the bezel, and even the select goes onto the bezel and falls off. So some definite QC issues there. All right, enough of that. Let's turn it on. Where is the turn on? There's our reset. Here's another little quality check here. Oh, that's for the card. They've got the card with a cover on it. They evidently don't want us taking the card out just post haste. And then here's another one. They got these little things all over everything. So I'm assuming if you take these off, you are voiding your warranty. We're going to take those off in a minute. Okay, there it is. Power button. See that? Okay, here we go. Hopefully this doesn't smoke in my hands. Hold that thought. Okay, I pressed it. Surely there's a charge. Okay, let's press and hold. Nothing. Huh. Should we assume the battery is dead? Interesting. There's just a tap and hold. I got nothing. Let's go ahead and get some power to the device. Maybe the battery is just dead. It shouldn't be. All right, luckily I do have right over here. Let me move some things here. Plugging this in over here with a charger. All right. This could be the shortest demo of a handheld game console yet. Okay, I'm going to plug it in right here. Man, that is just a honking beast of a port, isn't it? What in the world? Okay. All right, so there we go. We've got some power. Oh, there it went. Booted right up. Evidently, we have a dead battery, so we'll let that charge. But at least we can get it turned on, see what's going on. Now, it is taking a bit of time to boot. See, that says loading. So that's different because by the time I can come over here, have this put back together, and turn this thing on pretty quickly. Okay, oh, here we go. It says, are we in USB, are we in charger or storage mode? Oh man, I kind of would like to see what's inside. Let's use storage mode. Okay, mounted copy. Let's see what's over on the. Here we go. Let me pull this up over here for you. So here is the device right here. Was this it? Nope, that's not it. That is from my, yeah, let me make sure that's from my card. So I am in mount the partition to copy files. Press start to exit. Mount the partition to copy files. Safely remove the USB drive. Disconnect the USB cable. Interesting. What in the world does this mean? I know you're not seeing anything I'm saying. This is just a weird this is just pretty awkward right now. So mount the partition to copy USB files. Safely remove the USB drive. Disconnect the USB cable. Mount the partition to copy files. Safely remove the USB. So that's interesting. We're in USB storage mode, but it is not being recognized by my Mac. So I guess we're not going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and press the start button to exit, and then it goes back. So I'll come back to that at some point and see what's going on. Let's go ahead and hit B for charger, and here is our interface. Oh, isn't that interesting? Let's see. Let me see if I can get a little better display here for you. Okay, so we have our video player. It looks like place the video file on the memory card. We have a music player. So not only is this a game device, but it appears it'll play music. Ebooks, ebooks supported in text format only. Interesting. Text mode only. Document manager, manage and file copies. Programmer, used to program systems to rewrite data. I'm really curious what that means. Document manager, editing program system, binary editing used to rewrite games. Holy smokes. Explorer, browse files and launch apps. Okay, well we can look at what's on the screen here, or what's on the SD card here. Unmount external media device. Huh. So does that mean we could mount something there? What is this thing running? We have to find that out. If we go over, let's see, can we go over to the right, or how do we do that? So try to do that. Oh, this works. You can go up and down with the thumb pad. How do we get our next? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay. So A is select, B is back. I'm trying to get up to the top here where we can roll up here and see what's on there. Any ideas? Anybody have any ideas? Let's see. Let's try Y. Nope. Star. Nope. Oh, that's interesting. Let me go back. Delete set. We don't want to do that. Nope. Oh, here's settings. So I hit this and it gave me settings. So this is language, date and time, remember selection, output log, screen timeout. This thing is, there's a lot of stuff in here. USB, CPU settings. Looks like we can change the clock speed if we want to risk that. Reset. I'm looking for something that gives us some information about what we're running here. This is interesting. Save changes, nope. And still trying to figure out how to get up here to the top to these areas so that we can see what our games are. Well, maybe, there we go. Shoulder buttons, should have known. Yes, Jamie, thank you. Shoulder buttons it is. So here we go. Here's PlayStation games, FBA, Game Boy Advanced, DOS games. Let's see if we can get this a little bit closer, and really got to get that new camera in here. DOS games, FC, MD, Mega Disc, SFC, Game Boy. Boy, it's got a lot of things. Here's a PC emulator, WSC, standby. So quite a bit there. What do we have over here? A couple of others. Have to play with those. Over here, oh, look at this. Now this is cool. This is the first one I've seen with an Atari 2600 and Atari 7800. This is like what I've been looking for. Here's ColecoVision. Here's Atari 800, DOSBox. Oh, I'm a little leery though. I'm not seeing Commodore. It's got SCUM. But it has, interesting, it has Amiga games, but it doesn't have, unless one of these is a Commodore emulator I am not familiar with. But interesting, we have an Atari emulator, but my personal favorite is it does support Atari 2600. That is going to be fun. Over here, we have some built-in games. Yeah, these are the ones that are just basically built-in games. That's probably what we'll bring up here. And then we have our settings, our skin, our log viewer. Here's the about. Let's go ahead and see what we have in here. Uptime, 2 minutes, 28 seconds. That lets me know I've been talking too long. And developed by, it's GMenuNX, so I'll have to research that. All right, let's go ahead and start a game here. I think I'm going to enjoy playing with this, especially with the retro games. Let's see if, oh, here's Atari ST. Let's see if there's anything loaded under the Atari 2600. Here's games, Cave Story, Arachnoid. Let's try that. So how do you, not sure how we load that. Well, this is just odd. Where are the games? Where should we assume the games are? Try something. Oh, launching Atari ST game. Nothing happened. Bet you need a ROM. Let's try the Atari. Yeah, see, I just don't know where. This is awkward. Where are the games on this thing? I mean, we have these. Let's just go ahead and load one of these. Let's do Duke Nukem. That's always a good one. Loading. Let's launch it and see what it looks like. Screen looks pretty nice. It's got some pretty good view angles. I mean, look, even over to here, it's not bad. Oh, there. Oh, that's not bad. New game. So both controllers work. That's pretty good. And I haven't played this in forever. Let's rock. Pretty responsive. That's pretty good. Let's see. Anybody remember what the buttons are? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oops. See if we can get in there. I'm not going to play long, but... And we are in. Oh, man, it's hard to control. I'm not sure about these controls. Well, I could get distracted with this all day. Let's see if I can get out of here. Let's do... There we go. Quit. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. There we go. Okay, so there we go. There is the LiNKFOR, and I really think I'm going to need to play with this one. I really want to dig into the whole retro thing and see if I can figure out how to get Atari 2600 games, and especially these Atari 7800, Atari 800. That's pretty neat. Let me just try one more thing. I really wish one of these. Here's the MAME. Let's see if the Amiga. Well, that looks good. Kick ROM not found, so I do have to put in the ROMs for that. So that's probably what's happening for most of them, would be my guess. I like that you can reset quickly back to here. That's pretty nice. Again, I'd like to find the games that are built in. I guess I could read the instructions, but let's see if there is a Game Boy Advance. Surely there's a Game Boy Advance game on. There we go. There's some of the games. All right, let's do one Game Boy Advanced title and see. I'm not a big Game Boy person, but I do want to see. Let's do Army Men. I like Army Men. So that's pretty quick. That's a good looking 3DO. Game Boy Advance. Wasn't that color? Why isn't this color? Oh, there it is, color. Okay, English. The sound on this is actually good. That little volume is not bad. New game. I love the smell of burning plastic in the morning. That's what it says. I don't know if you can see that, but. Move out. Here we go. I do remember playing this on a Game Boy. I think it was my daughter's Game Boy Advance. I think it was one of the few games I purchased for myself. And I'm trying to remember. I think I just died. Oh, no. That's the demo. That's right. Find Minesweeper. Locate the blue spy. Escape through the portal. Oh, there we go. See, trying to get that so that you can see it. I just appear to be going around in circles. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. All right, enough of that. Okay. Let me exit out of here. Okay, so I think there's a reset button up here. Let's see. There we go. That is, there we go. You can change that probably would have been easier for you all to see, wouldn't it? Right there. So you can change the brightness of the screen with this button up here. So actually with my camera, the way it is oversaturated, it would be better if you could probably see it better like that. All right, so there's your volume control over here on the side right there. We want to raise and lower the volume. So that is the LiNKFOR. That's actually going to be kind of fun to play with, I think. Turn it off. Let's see. Hold it. Actually, that gave me a main menu. What is that? Load state, save state. Oh, this is so you can save games. Very cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and exit. And I still haven't figured out how to turn it off. Let's see if we hold it. What happens? There we go. Power off. A. All right, so there it is. There is the LiNKFOR retro game. Kind of a fun surprise was finding the Atari 2600, 7800, 5200, and some other classic PCs built in. I'm going to leave this one plugged in and charging. We may have to use that. So that is the LiNKFOR. Let me go ahead and move this stuff out of the way. And I'll go ahead and put the screen on it later too. Okay, and then the next one is the Great Boy. That's this one right here. Remember that this is an upgrade from this one, which actually came in this box. Interestingly. Okay, so we'll put that up here. Let me put this over here. Let's open up this one, and this is a side opener. Gonna have to cut that one too. It's quiet out there today, isn't it, Jamie? Not many people in here. I'm gonna have to, might just edit, may just edit this one down and call it a day. I don't know if I feel like I want to edit though. You ever feel like you just don't want to edit the video? You just want to be done with it? I think this is one of those. I'll throw it up there and just be done with it. Okay, so this is a little different packaging. This is, again, They Love Me, or They Love You, and I love everybody out there. Jamie, you included, even though there's nobody else watching right now. But if somebody's watching this in hindsight, yes, we love you very much. Okay, thanks for watching. And inside here, now this is different. We have our SD card here. We're going to have to insert that ourselves. We do have, I've got more of these cables than I know what to do with. Every one of these came with this AV cable. I'm sure there's something I could be doing with these. Here is our micro USB instead of the other one. Yeah, I know, I dread it sometimes too. I did do a lot today with recording with the TI though. I am looking forward to editing that. That should be fun. We also have our warranty description. We can offer you full refund or free replacement within 30 days. Well, it's already been 30 days, so my guess is I'm not getting that. It's sat in a box. They do have a free surprise gift. I only need to scan this and submit an application. That's not happening. And here's our manual. Now this one is in English right off the bat. I dig that. That's pretty cool. So we have our on, off. Looks like we have shoulder buttons on this one because this one did not have shoulder buttons. It had these faux plastic where they could have been, but they weren't there. So it looks like they're using the same mold and making a few adjustments. Start select. Looks like it's got all the same kind of locations, everything else. All right, this one should be pretty easy. Now this one, I did not remember ordering this in red. Did I really order this in red? I thought I'd, oh, you know what? Maybe I did order it in red because I wanted to make sure that I could tell the two apart. So here are the two together. This one is in red. Here's the original one. This one, again, has the buttons, a lot of the similar location, close, but yeah, not exactly. So that they probably did retool this case a little bit. Let's go ahead and get our screen protector off. Now, I will tell you, I do know for a fact that these scratch very easily, because I think I've scratched this one a couple of times. Interestingly, they're about the same weight. Here, let's take a look at that back, Jamie. Let's go ahead and get that knocked out before you ask. So here is the case. There's the battery for that one. And this one is, look at that. It's exactly the same one. So interestingly, this one has the same battery, whereas this other upgrade came with this higher capacity battery. So that's interesting. So I would give, so far, seems like the LiNKFOR has the plus up for the one that I like the best. And I didn't like the LiNKFOR before its previous incarnation. So let's go ahead and put this back on. Let's go ahead and move this, and let's see if it has a charge. Are we going to be, it's really light. Now, I'm assuming I need to insert the micro SD card. Let me get my instructions. What have I done with my instructions? There we go. Let's make sure that I wonder what happens if you don't plug it in. When booting, direction and joystick keys, control cursor, charge, let's see, hook up to TV, add or delete games, remove the TF card and open the computer, open it in the computer through the card reader, then open the game folder. Hey, Axel, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. We are looking at a Couple of game devices here. I'm on my last one. We just took a look at this one. This was the LiNKFOR. It was kind of cool. It actually had some retro consoles. It had an Atari 2600, Amiga in here, Atari ST. It was kind of interesting, so you might want to go back and check that out if you haven't seen that. I didn't figure out how to get them to play, but it looks like I need to load some ROMs and put some games in there. Maybe kickstart for UAE because it did use UAE, so that was kind of cool. And now we're looking at this Great Boy, which is an upgrade to the Great Boy I reviewed and looked at it in an earlier. All those links and everything's going to be down below, and I'm getting ready to turn it on and see how this thing works. But before I get distracted, we need to insert the micro SD card. So let's go ahead and get that in. Axel, where are you coming in from? What's your location, if you don't mind me asking? Well, I'm inserting SD cards. Let's see, we're going to assume it is this way. I had a 50% chance of getting it right, and of course I got it wrong. So let's go ahead. There we go. Oh, get that clicked in there. And again, apologies for this camera. I do have a new camera to replace this one right here. Hopefully it'll be in soon rather than later. Okay, so now the TF card, as they call it, is in. Oh, Hamburg. Hey, Axel, have I seen you around the Mega 65 community? Is that where I'm seeing you? Wow, so many different systems in that form factor now. I know they're everywhere. Of course, we were looking at this too, which is a device I really can't stand. I mean, it's loud, obnoxious, it's annoying, and they duplicated about half the games to say that there was 500 games. This is, again, I really love this one though. This is, I think, 180 games. And while it still had that kind of annoying thing, it really played well, had this great controller. So that's why I was really looking forward to playing with this. Oh, yeah, okay. So maybe that's where I've seen the name before, Axel. I may have seen you in the, let me know if you were in the Discord community. I think I published there. No, I know I did. I didn't think. I published there that I was going to be live looking at some things. But thanks for joining us, Axel. Really appreciate it. It's good to have you all the way from Hamburg, Germany. I was born in Wiesbaden, by the way. I was a military brat, so don't ask me to start speaking German with you. That's not going to happen. My German is gone now. But always love to hear from folks from my home country, actually. Oh, here we go. Check this out. This is kind of different. It is a fast booter, though. You remember it took a while for this one to boot up. This one is almost immediate. Let's try that again so you can see that. So I hit this, boot this up. Super Game Station. Yeah, see, this is pretty fast. And again, going to try, hopefully you can see this. So what we're seeing here is K of 97. I'm not sure what that is, but we can go. Oh, here are our game systems down here below. So this is our NES, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Super Famicom, Mega Drive, CP51, CP52, Neo Geo, MAME, and settings. So this is not going to have any retro computers on it. But let's try a Game Boy Advance game. So I'm going to believe I hit this. And here's our list. This is pretty nice. And we can go left and right to do a page. Page up, page down. Lots of good stuff in here. The only problem with, again, all of these are like that, and I don't know why. They're not in alphabetical order, so it's very hard to find what you're looking for. So let's go ahead and pull up. Oh, let's try. I'm not a Mortal Kombat guy. Medal of Honor. There we go. I have played that. I don't know how well that's going to be on here. Hey, there I am. So we can play in English or French. This screen is not nearly as good as that other screen either. Let's see. What did we pay for this one? I'm trying to remember. This one was, let me go back to my screen here. This one was $39. I think I paid $35 and some change, whereas the other one was $10 more. At this point, I'm almost recommending that if you're going to buy one of these, you go ahead and get the LiNKFOR, which is not what I expected. I expected the Great Boy, just because this one has an Atari 2600 emulator, Amiga emulator, although, again, haven't tried it out yet, but it's all in there for you to play with. And this one is pretty locked in with the standard emulators it comes with. So here we go. Let's move this up a little bit closer. And boy, I wish I could really, this camera is really driving me crazy today. So let's go ahead and take a look here. And English, select is A. Oh, that's loud. Seems to be pretty good. Yeah, Axel, on these, I'm not sure what's in here. In my other ones that I've looked at, the other 4, here I can turn down his volume a little bit. I did break them open and look at the GPUs or the CPUs that were inside, but I haven't broken these open. If you want to take a look at the 4 other ones I looked at, you can go to stephencombs.com/handhelds and you can look at the other ones. I may break these open later, and if I do, I'll put the information in the companion blog post. We did kind of see the processor in the back of this one, but they put a sticker on the top of it so we couldn't peel it off and see what was underneath, which is interesting. Which this thing is loaded with stickers. You can see it here and here, and they really don't want you peeling that stuff off. I don't know why. So Medal of Honor looks good here. Press start, campaign, empty, saving profiles, save OK, continue, bypass. Okay, I'm just kind of going through here so you can see. And that screen it's a little dark. I don't think there's any way to brighten it. There is not. So this is, you get what you get. On this one, you remember we could change the brightness of the screen by tapping the top up here. So, but gameplay seems pretty good. I love Medal of Honor, all the series on the PlayStation, but even, oh, let me just go. Oh, no, I meant to, oh, I was trying to get to that health. There we go. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to win this. So, well, I did better than I thought. So there we go. Let's see if we can get out of here. If we hit this, quit to title. I wonder if we just reset. Probably just reset. Yeah, there we go. So we have return, save, load, and exit. So we can save game states. That's kind of nice. So if I wanted to save where I was, I could save that and then I could load it later, or I can exit. Let's go ahead and exit that. And now we're back to our main menu. Let me go back. Let's see if we can get back here. Nope, that selected it. Definitely didn't want that. Let's go ahead and exit. And there we go. So we're back. And let's just try one more game and then I'll call it a day. Let's do something from the Neo Geo line. Oh, I don't know. Is there a MAME game on here? Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Oh, there is. There's a couple of games from our arcade. Let's see what we have. Hyperspace Strider, Hellfire, the Super Spy. That sounds kind of familiar. Let's see what that looks like. Super Spy Zip. So you can load additional games on here, which is going to be kind of cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Neo Geo, max 330 mega SNK. Insert coin. Okay, so how do we insert a coin? The Super Spy. The sound is really good on this. Okay, use the B button. Oh, that's interesting. I think it's just keep hitting them. That's all you got to do. Oh, and I can go in. The terrorist camp and arms factory. Okay, well, that's fun. As much fun as that is, I am out of here. And let's just take a quick survey of the games that are available, and we'll come out here. So let me get out of here. So that was the MAME. Let's go ahead and look and see what's available for Game Boy Color. Nothing is available for Game Boy Color, which is interesting because I had that same situation on another console I had. It had Game Boy Advance, but no Game Boy Color. Here's Super Famicom, so basically NES. Looks like we got a lot of stuff in here. Here's Indiana Jones, Porky Pig, Pitfall. Oh, I love a good game of Pitfall, that's for sure. Yeah, all the good stuff, standard stuff. So about 100 titles or so. So OpenDingux X seems to be for a MIPS CPU by Ingenic. Never heard of it. Me either. Hey, good research, Axel. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, and the OpenDingux is Dingux, OpenDingux, right? That's what was in this one right here. So just as a comparison, let me go ahead and fire this thing on right here. And then we'll call it a day. So hopefully I can get it turned on. There we go. Definitely this one turns on a lot faster. I mean, look, here I can turn it off, turn it on, and it's going to be booted up even before this is even close at this point. Look at that. So this one definitely wins the boot up speed. Here is, and again, I've got it plugged in, so now it's asking, am I on charger or storage? Earlier we could not get it to come up, but here's the interface for that one, Axel, since you kind of came in late. Let me go ahead and, I did find if I do this, it's going to be easier for you to see. The other thing is it comes with a screen protector, and we need to do that because that is just bare LCD screen right there. I mean, there's nothing on there, but, well, there's nothing, just nothing. And then as Jamie got us through it, you can go through your different menus at the top like this, but check out this retro selection. We got Atari ST, 2600, 78, 800, B, which is a BBC Micro emulator, ColecoVision. Here's Dingux Atari, so the Atari 800, MSX, DOSBox, GP Mark for graphics benchmark. That's interesting. Handy, the Atari Lynx emulator. That's kind of cool. Lero, MAME, Open Bore. I'm not sure what Open Bore is. Have to look at that. PC98 for PC. Poke Mini. It's a Poke Mini emulator. ScumVM, of course, that'd be fun, but that would be interesting since you don't have a keyboard. And then here's that Amiga emulator. What's it missing? It's missing Commodore. So maybe if I go research the OpenDingux format, yeah, I know, that's pretty good, isn't it, Axel? I thought so too. If I go research the OpenDingux platform, maybe there is a Commodore, and it looks like all I need to do is take out the micro USB that's here and add the associated files, and we'll be good to go. Oh, there's the reset. I was looking for that earlier. Here's the headphone jack right here. So it does have that. Here's the volume control. So for today, if I were to announce a winner just on a quick unboxing, I do like, I think both of them have some merits. This one seems a lot more hackable and a lot more fun. You may not have seen earlier, it says it has a video player, music player, ebooks in text format, which I think is just hilarious. So basically it'll read text files. And the document manager, programmer used to program systems and rewrite data. You know, what's it look like if we launch that? Ooh, look at that. There is a mini terminal in there. And I don't know how to get out of that. So we'll just hit reset on the bottom before I ding something up or Dingux something up. Bad pun, I know. And then this one down here, I think if you're looking for something that's a little less hacky and you just want some basic Nintendo games, Game Boy Advance, MAME, there is some of those games on here. This is probably the one that you want right here. So, but I think for the $10 more, I would highly recommend get this. It seems like the build quality on this is a lot better too. So I'll get that screen turned on, but that's been kind of fun, just kind of playing around with these handhelds today on a Sunday afternoon before I have to go back to work tomorrow. So there they are. Again, comparing those two to these two that were of the same brand. This is LiNKFOR. This is a LiNKFOR. This is a great boy. This is a great boy. But definitely all three of these are better than this. Do not get that. But if you want information on all of these, remember, you can simply go to StephenCombs.com's retro gaming handheld consoles. Here's all the information on the other ones I've looked at. And again, this has not been a really popular series, so I probably won't spend any more time looking at handhelds unless somebody just has the desire to send me one to check out. Other than that, I think that's going to be it for my handhelds for a while. I'm going to get back to the Mega 65 stuff. I'm also going to get back to the TI 99.4A that I did an unboxing video for this morning. That will be, I'll do some edits and probably get that live. Got a lot of work to do on that video. It's going to be a little more fleshed out and polished, but that will probably be out next weekend. Keep those fingers crossed if everything goes well. But that's it for today's little live stream of a couple of handheld devices. Thank you for, I think I had about total 5 people. So, hey, thanks 5. Appreciate it. And I know I get some views of these afterwards. So thank you very much. And, you know, as I always end these things, I'll hang around the chat for a few minutes, but RetroCombs out. So here we go. We had 34 playbacks, which is interesting. That means 34 people kind of average watch time. Look, I was on here for like 2 hours. No, it wasn't 2 hours. It's probably about an hour. Average watch time is 3 minutes in and out. Out of here. So Jamie, get out of here. Get back to your family. It's good to see you guys. Again, I appreciate it. And I'm going to play around with this some more. And I think there's some more work that I can do with this. I am going to have to see if I can figure out how to maybe when I hit a button, make sure that OBS Studio is the active. But man, I am digging this little device. So if you're interested in this device and missed it, this was my last live stream. Feel free to check that out. And again, I'm getting a better camera. Hang in there, guys. I've got one picked out, and that's probably coming. So, hey, Axel, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. You can't drop in more often because I don't do live streams very often, but thanks for that. I appreciate it. And keep on the lookout. Don't forget, Twitter at Stephen Combs is probably where you can find out the next time. It's usually on the weekends, probably Sundays. If I'm going to do a live stream, that's when it's going to be. So thanks for joining, everybody. I am out of here. Chat with you guys later.